Welcome back to my grand tour. We're up to part 3. Today we've got another 10 miles to do and we're going to end at the top of Belch Fort Hill. Made it to the 350 foot former RAF Stenigate radio mast. That was used early warning system of enemy aircraft, World War II. There did used to be 3 of these structures apparently. Made it to the Red Hill Nature Reserve. Some of the fantastic views. A bit breezy, but it's not a bad day for all the rain and winds we've had earlier on in the week. Made it to one of my very special places in the Lincolnshire wolds, the Red Hill Nature Reserve. Been up here many times, and I'm just disproving the theory that all of Lincolnshire is flat. If you get in these wolds, it most certainly is not. Now I'm going to risk falling off this cliffside. Show you why it's called Red Hill. And that red vein runs all the way to Essex, I believe, and in the Yorkshire wolds. I don't know what lives in these holes. We're still at the Red Hill Nature Reserve and we're getting a bit of hail. Just going to take some shelter. Just showing some footage of the storms and hailstones passing through. Just coming down from Red Hill. This part's next to Badger Farm. Be interesting to see if them hailstorms have disappeared as we head to Asterby. We've rejoined the Viking Way at Asterby. This is the first of 3 ponds we're going to come across. Well, we're back on the Viking Way till Scandalsby. Just reminiscing about my time on that walk. The last stage, I'd got 9 miles to do from Greetham to Oakham. And the plan was, when I got to Oakham, I was going to catch the bus back, because I was doing that stage on my own. And unfortunately, as I was walking to the bus stop, that bus was leaving the station and left me stranded. So anyway, had about 7 miles to walk back on the road, but as luck would have it, petrol station near the bus stop, there was a taxi driver, so I went over to him and managed to secure a ride back to Greetham. One of my stories, adventures on my previous trails. Spring is definitely coming. You can see the catkins on the willow. This is the second of the lakes or ponds passing today. And look at them skies. We've just had another hail storm go over us. Sky's painting some fantastic pictures today. this is where I've stopped and had my lunch. Just looking at the catkins on the willow. This is my third lake, just off the Viking Way. Another of my favourite views, looking across to Scamblesby Thorpe. Looking terrific now. The sun's come out for a little while after the hailstorms of earlier on. At 149 metres up. Fantastic. Another of my favourite valleys, and the views as we head down to Farforth. When we skirt that little hamlet, we're heading to Oxcombe. Just climbing out the small hamlet of Oxcombe. It's been a fantastic 10-mile stage. We've had terrific views, and the weather has played a good part in them views. It's made it a pretty dramatic day. Well, that's coming to the end of part 3 of my grand tour. Just like to say thank you very much for commenting, watching and liking. That's 28 miles into my tour now. Hopefully you'll catch the next stage. We go further along the Lincolnshire wolds. Just leave you with these last views. This is the valley near Oxcombe, and the car's parked at the top of Belchford Hill. What a stage this has been. Stage 3 obviously started again high above Hillside Farm, followed the green lane heading towards the radio mast at Stenigate. Then when we got to the tarmac we turned left just for a short while, and at the radio mast there's a trail for the Lindsay Trail. We took that road till we get to some more tarmac, took a right, followed that to the crossroads, then took another right, followed that all the way down to the Red Hill Nature Reserve. When we had a good look there, we followed that green lane through Badger Farm until we got to some more tarmac. When we got to the tarmac after Badger Farm, we carried on uphill again till we get to Hall's Hill. We took a left there till we got back onto the Viking Way. We followed that all the way to Scandalsby over the main road. We got to the second piece of tarmac, we turned left towards the Coffee Cup, which is the pub. We took that green lane heading to Rowgate Road, took a left there all the way up the hill to the crossroads, and then went straight over there heading along Osclears Lane. That green lane to Farforth, got to the T-junction, turned right, followed that down the hill all the way to Oxcombe, climbed out of Oxcombe on the tarmac again, just past the edge of the woods there, another green lane. We crossed that across the fields, come to the Bluestone Heath Road, turn left, and then went to the crossroads, and that's where the car's parked. 10 miles done, and that's the top of Belchford Hill.